Welcome, foolish mortals. Wait, it's not the intro. Hey y'all, welcome back to A Geeky Gal. Today's video is a Halloween tag. JC at Thinking Moon was so nice to tag me in this wonderful tag. So without further ado, let's get right into the question. Question number 1. What is your favorite Halloween movie? This one is always really hard because there's so many movies that I like to watch during Halloween. Almost everyone says Hocus Pocus, but I really enjoy Halloween Town and Halloween Town 2. Question number 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you enjoy Halloween? I enjoy Halloween so much. However, I don't get to celebrate it as much as I would like to. So I guess you would say I'm probably a 9. We don't get very many trick-or-treaters, which really sucks. I would love to be able to dress up every year and have trick-or-treaters come to our door. This year, my costume has also not really kind of worked out, so that kind of stinks too. It just, even though it's my favorite holiday, it never seems to go right. Question number 3. What is your fondest Halloween memory? Most of my fondest Halloween memories are when I was a kid. When I was a child, I used to live really close to all of my cousins, so every big holiday we would always get together. But Halloween was kind of special because we used to go to my aunt's house every Halloween and we were all dressed up. Sometimes we'd be in like matching costumes or group costumes. A couple of years in a row we were all Power Rangers, which was really cool. But being able to go trick-or-treating with all of my cousins was really great. But one year in particular, one of the parents, I don't know which aunt or uncle it was, but somebody got a trailer to hook onto the back of their vehicle. So we all got into the back of the little trailer and they would drive us around the neighborhood for us to hop off and go get the candy. But they thought it would be funny, the adults thought it would be funny to scare us. So they pulled us around to like an empty part of the neighborhood. I was really young, so I'm not sure like where exactly they pulled the trailer. But our parents hid behind the trees, and as we drove up, they jumped out to scare us. And most of us laughed. Some of us didn't even realize what was happening, so the adults probably felt like their practical joke fell pretty flat, but I thought it was pretty funny. Question number 4. Have you always been a Halloween lover? I would say yes, I've always been a lover of Halloween. Halloween actually got me into cosplay because I didn't want to just dress as my favorite characters for Halloween. I thought it'd be really cool to start dressing up as my favorite characters at conventions. So thankfully Halloween played a big part in my learning how to cosplay. Question number 5. How do you get into the Halloween spirit? This is a really good question. I really like to decorate the house for any holiday. That always gets me in the spirit. But we have not been able to decorate the outside of our house because we live in a rental. I would love to be able to decorate the outside of our house one day. So for Halloween, I really enjoy going around the neighborhood and seeing everybody else's outside decorations. Everything from the ghosts hanging in the trees to the little graveyards with the funny names on them. I love it all. It's such a good way to get into the Halloween spirit. Question number 6. What is your favorite Halloween decoration? I personally prefer things that aren't too kitschy, like things that aren't too colorful. So like if you've watched my Halloween haul and you kind of see what's in front of me right now, I prefer things that are like low-key Halloween, almost a little bit I don't want to say elegant because none of these things are really elegant, but just kind of basic, I guess. You won't see me with lots of oranges or purples. The most colorful I will go is probably orange. If you can see behind me, my beautiful Ouija board pillow has golden accents, you know, and our little plants, our fake plants, have these gold accents on them. These are from Target, by the way. And then I've got this adorable postcard pillow back here that has some orange accents. But my favorite Halloween decorations are ones that can be used year-round, like my beautiful glass skull makeup brush holders that I showed you in my Halloween haul. And I'll link that up in the cards for you guys so you can check that out. Question number 7. What are your favorite Halloween/fall scents? I personally love like rustic smelling candles and rustic wax melts. Anything that's like foresty, things that smell like leather, cashmere, something that you smell and you automatically think, you know, it's September, it's fall, it's the weather is cooling off, you know, anything that smells like a bonfire. I also really like things that smell like baked goods, so like an apple pie or a pumpkin pie. I love those kinds of scents, and they always put me in the mood for fall. Question number 8. Vampires or zombies? If you know me personally, you already know the answer to this question. It is 100% vampires. When I was in middle school and high school, I had a bit of an obsession. I read all the books I could get my hands on about vampires. Any YA fiction that had vampires in it, I've probably already read it and obsessed over it. Question number 9. What is your weird or odd fear? Fortunately for me and Alec have kind of mostly squashed my weird fear thanks to a trip to Ireland. I am still uncomfortable about escalators, and what kind of got me over that fear for the most part, I still feel queasy when I get on them. Just something about them makes me nervous, but I'm able to get on them now. I used to avoid them, but when we went to the Guinness Storehouse in Ireland, in Dublin, Ireland, a lot of the going up and down is via escalators. So having to go up and down them throughout the storehouse really helps me get over that fear of escalators. Question number 10. What are you going as for Halloween? So unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, my costume idea isn't really panning out again this year. Last year I was going to go as a witch and that didn't really pan out, and I ended up going through my closet and coming up with a fortune teller costume. I went to Earthbound and I got a cute headpiece. I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it was like a knotted cap. And then I got a necklace that had a crystal ball, a tarot card, and a little moon on it. And nobody could really tell what I was, so that kind of stunk. But this year I thought for sure I've got it. Me and Alec were planning on going as Shaggy and Velma of Scooby-Doo. Now the problem is I've got bits and pieces of the costume already in my closet. So I was going to thrift for the orange sweater, and I was going to see if I could find some shoes. If not, I had a pair that would work. Unfortunately for me, I have not been able to nail down the right orange sweater. I have tried to find a cardigan that would match and have not been able to find something sufficient. I don't really want to order anything new, so I was hoping to thrift it or use Poshmark or use Depop, and unfortunately my search has been fruitless. So I am back to square one for a costume. If you guys have any suggestions for a costume that I could make up out of my closet, leave them down below in the comments. And the last question, question 11, do you believe in ghosts? I do believe in ghosts. In fact, me and my mom and aunt and her friend went on a ghost hunt in April in Tennessee. It is in one of the top most haunted hotels, and we stayed the night in the most haunted hotel room. Now, if you guys want to hear about my experience with that ghost hunt and what happened while we were there, I would not mind doing a story time. It's extremely personal though, so I've been hesitant to put it on YouTube, and also the fact that I don't have any proof as to what happened. We are amateur ghost hunters, and I didn't want to offend anybody, and also didn't want to be like, oh, by the way, this stuff happened, but we don't have any proof. But if you want to hear a story time that has a single video of proof, I'd be happy to give it to you. Let me know down in the comments if you would like a story time about my ghost hunting experience. And that is all the questions I have for this Halloween tag. Thank you again, JC, for the tag. I had a lot of fun with this tag. For my tags, I'm going to be tagging Alyssa at Stardew Simming. And if you would like to take on this tag, I encourage you to do so. Let me know down in the comments or send me a DM via Instagram and let me know if you've done the tag, and I will go like and comment on your video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!